But maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie humble, ready to work, ready to listen, and then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. Porter and Morris make up the forward spots. And it's Howard in at the center. Inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Howard. Porter's got the game going here with the first basket for the Wizards. Smith the pass to Jordan. Now here's Doncic, guarded by Porter. Porter with the steal. It's Beal on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Doncic. T right on him. Dallas again turning it over. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Outside, Beal. And it's off from three-point range. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Porter. Offensive rebound. Doncic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you got to respect how fast Beal gets his shot off. Remarkable at reading the D and pulling up on him off the pass.
Smith kicks to Doncic. Smith outside. Dallas moving the ball around. A shot by Jordan, no good.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Down low. The pass to Wall. Back to Howard. Beal against Matthews. Beal can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Porter with a block.
Lockdown defense from Porter. He extends out beautifully to come up with these type of ejections. They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Howard finds Beal, shoots over Matthews, and that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 5 now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Barnes outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate. Smith Jr., this is what leaders do best.
Here's Howard. It's a hand on it, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Mavericks trailing. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Barnes for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Matthews with the steal. Smith dishes to Matthews. Over Beal. Out to Smith. Barnes outside. Second chance shot. Rebound, Washington.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Pass to Wall. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
The superb strength from the crafty guard. Wall's used to getting knocked around. He sticks with his shot.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the three, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
And that one falls for Wall. And John Wall is such a multifaceted game, it almost feels wrong to call him a pure point guard. But that's what he is, isn't he? Just loves to set up his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And he can score at a high level, but it helps him as a playmaker. Guys thrive playing alongside him because he commands so much attention.
Fires the three. Matthews with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Doncic, no good. The Wizards with the lead. And the wide open shot from Morris. And another miss by Washington.
Oh, he finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. They still can't cash in on it.
Barea, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Barnes.
Now, that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Porter. Doncic, no good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
It's Beal on the wing. Howard, the pass to Beal. Misses the three.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year. And let's check out the stats for John Wall. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 9 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And Matthews kicks to Doncic. The kick out to Barnes. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Porter. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. They get it back. It's deflected. Morris against Barnes. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Wall. A 26-point game for him in the win against New York.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
He gets that one.
Oh, look, Porter uses his length well on the offensive glass. Remarkable at hitting the boards and coming away with the rebound.
Jordan the pass to Doncic. From 18 feet away, Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Morris finds Wall. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. He's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Barea dishes to Doncic. Porter with the steal. Doncic with the steal. Over Porter. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Wall against Barea. And Wall kicks to Porter. 16 feet away. That one misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Looking at the Wizards' past 3 seasons, C-Web, bottom 10 in the league in rebounding.
And they have the most trouble on the defensive end. How about that? Think about that combination. When you give up second chance opportunities, you put yourself behind the 8 ball.
A 3 from Matthews, and the 3 ball is good. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Beal, that's for 2. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. He has 7. And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. To the paint, here's Barnes. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 7. Wall passes to Porter. Here's Morris. Over Barnes. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Morris has got his first bucket in this one. Barea against Wall. With the floater. Morris with the block.
Oh, man, look at Morris. Use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
The drive by Jordan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Wall outside. They get it back.
Wow. Morris is a physical guy. Solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
Mavericks leading by 3. .135 left here in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now the Wizards with it. It's Howard with the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
And guys, Dwight Howard, a top 20 all-timer in rebounding, an 8-time All-Star center. Greg, will he be a Hall of Famer someday, you think?
Oh, he's a lock to be a Hall of Famer when you look at those numbers. Not to mention a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and at his peak, one of the most impactful big men we've seen in the game.
That free throw missing.
You think about his career. He's been a dominant presence for so many years. That's Dwight Howard. He came into the league right out of high school, played all 82 games, and played well.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Powell comes in for Barnes. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Matthews. And C-Web, you know, so many people talk about Howard's injuries, but he played in all 82 games in each of his first 4 seasons in the league.
Well, yeah, that's how you get the nickname Superman. He's looked invincible. Look at the way he's built, like a brick wall. Few guys have ever been that strong and that athletic.
He nails it, and we're tied up. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
And that's Howard's comfort zone, in close, near the bucket.
Doncic kicks to Kleber. Knocked loose. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Shooting 2.
first free throw is good. Mahinmi's checked in for Dwight Howard. Both good from the line that time. Washington trailing. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Satoransky kicks to Rivers. Pass to Oubre. 5 to shoot. The three. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Oubre. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Barea against Satoransky. A floater, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. On defense, Washington. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. There's the triple. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards out front as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. The Wizards with a bad habit of playing down to the level of competition. Bradley Beal says it has got to change.
I think our biggest problem was not respecting our opponents, thinking it was going to be easy. We have to realize that everybody in this league is a pro. Everybody's capable of winning. Everybody's capable of scoring. And it's tough to win in this league. So it's important each and every night that we come out with the focus and mentality that, yeah, we're a good team, but we still have to produce on the floor.
Well, the Wizards are a team with a lot of confidence, Greg, but you have to watch out for overconfidence.
Like he said, it's about respecting your opponent and bringing maximum level effort every time.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Well, it's all about the rim protection because it's been fantastic. A big part of helping them build this early lead.
Smith is out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Kleba in at the 5 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. First one falls for him. And Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
Barea against Satoransky. Rivers looking over the floor. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Green, guarded by Powell. Clock at 6. From the stripe, Kleba with the rebound. Dallas has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Powell kicks to Barea. Shoots over Satoransky. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. It's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
The first one falls. C-Web, a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they could throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating?
Wow.
Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh, no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Largely out there for his terrific shooting range, C-Web, is Thomas Satoransky. He's a pretty good playmaker as well.
Team player. I mean, he understands that he needs to get his shot within the floor of the offense. If it's not there, he's quick to move the ball and generally makes good decisions.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Oubre with the steal. Rivers against Smith. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader. Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. The pass to Barea. Powell with it. Satoransky covering. Back to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barea. Again, the Mavericks score.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Here's Rivers. And again, Washington no good. Dallas leading by 3. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Kleba, guarded by Mahimi. Rivers against Smith. Softly drops in the floater. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
Green passes to Oubre. to stop the run. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Mahinmi.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Smith against Green. Barea finds Smith. No good with the triple. Wizards trail by 3. Green passes to Oubre, and there it is for him. Oubre's got his first bucket of the night.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Passes to Kleba. Inside, Powell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
And Satoransky kicks to Mahinmi. Pass to Rivers. From 12 feet out. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Powell with it. Now Green defending. Rivers against Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
I tell you what, he just brings that Mamba mentality, if you will. When he's got a chance to attack the rim, boy, he just goes to another gear.
To the inside. Here's Rivers. The Mavericks pull it in.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Barea. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the pass to Oubre. Here is Mahinmi. There's the 3. Rivers can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 5. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Satoransky in the corner. And again, Washington no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Oubre. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. A lot of personalities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Oh, man, think about our boy Dre. And Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day. But Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans.
Take a break.
When we see him
break.
on the court.
2 shots.
How about Embiid? Mr. Personality on social media. You love it. And how about Jaylen Brown with his wise ways on the chessboard, the most interesting basketball player in the world. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities to watch from game.
A different look for Dallas. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Mejri comes in for Dwight Powell. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for J.J. Barea. And so he makes both from the line. So it's Washington now. 9-point game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wall's shot is off. Dallas has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. The kick out to Matthews. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Matthews has got 6.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Beal.
Well, you have to give him credit because he's done everything he can to help contribute, but it doesn't appear to be in the cards for him tonight. A lot of strange releases, and he just isn't the same efficient scorer that we're used to seeing.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Shoots over Matthews. And another miss by Washington.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. When the tide's running against you, very difficult to do. What will the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Washington. They trail by 14. Outside for Beal. Wall against Smith. Here's Morris. From the top of the key, he buries it. Morris has got 6 points.
And the awareness of Wall, a guy you can count on to find the open man.
Wall against Smith. Passes it to Mejri. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. Nice D from Porter. Wizards trail by 12. No one near Wall as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 6.
Always encouraging to see Wall hit from distance. I mean, it helps set up the rest of his offense.
Smith finds Matthews. Over Beal. Jordan. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Howard. Dishes it to Beal. Shoots over Matthews. Again, the Wizards score.
Oh, you got to admire the sharp shooting ability of Beal, especially from the mid-range when he is lights out.
Smith dishes to Matthews. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. So he gets them both. All with it. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Howard. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Shoots over Doncic. Matthews with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
For Dallas, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Markieff Morris out of Kansas, a spread 4, as they say.
And able to stripe it from anywhere on the floor. A good secondary scorer who can also create his own shot on the block at times.
Smith against Wall. Shoots from 14. Rebound by the Wizards. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wall's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 13. To the left side wing. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Here's Beal, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Beal's got 4 points this quarter. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. To the inside, here's Matthews. Goes back up. 2 points, that one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Well, if you thought the D was going to tighten up on them here in the second quarter, think again.
Wall against Smith. Wall, good. Wall's got 8 points.
I like the confidence of Wall inside. When he gets to his spot, he goes right to work.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Wall. Smith the pass to Jordan. Now Doncic. Floats one, and it's good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Right side, Beal. From downtown. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My teammates just been finding me. I've just been trying to just run hard, make good backdoor cuts, run it in transition, and give me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Harrison Barnes led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, you look at a guy like Harrison Barnes, and you could feel his confidence in the first half. And that's very important for him. And when he feels confident, he plays like an upper echelon guy.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Welcome back to Big D. A terrific look at this urban mecca deep in the heart of Texas, Dallas, Texas. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3-ball just kept falling.
Well, and credit coach for repeatedly calling his number, because if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Dallas leading by 15. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Beal and Porter make up the perimeter. Inside, we've got Morris and Howard, and it's Wall in at the point. Wall against Matthews. Over to Wall. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And here's Smith. Outside Jordan. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Wizards trailed by 19. Wall finds Morris. From deep. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Morris. And that's 11 points for John Wall.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held him back as a unit.
Can't cash in from the high post. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Barnes. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And Wall kicks to Porter. Pass to Beal. For 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan the pass to Barnes. That one no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Wizards trail by 18. And there's the pass to Howard. And here's Wall outside. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Jordan finds Barnes, and the basket is good. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, and his shot selection iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
For Washington, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Wall kicks to Morris. And stolen by Barnes. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lobs it up for Jordan. Washington with the rebound.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
Here's Smith. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from 3-point range. Wizards trail by 20. And here's Morris for 3. They get the rebound. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Otto Porter Jr. 3rd.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Doncic, guarded by Porter. Matthews passes to Barnes. Out to Smith. Clock at 6. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Smith's got 8 points.
And loving how Smith Jr. just stays composed in those pressure situations. Doesn't allow the low shot clock to overwhelm him.
Here's Beal. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. 9 points in the game so far.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Morris looking over the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
Now Smith. He's got 8. There's the dish to Barnes. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 22.
Adding to his three-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Smith. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. C-Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. Right. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Satoransky kicks to Rivers. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they were moving.
Barnes against Green. Barnes right side. The shot will not fall. Oubre passes to Green. Nice ball movement by Washington. Lobbed up there for Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And Satoransky kicks to Mahimi. For the 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Rivers finds Mahimi. Back to Rivers. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Oubre. Back to Rivers, and stolen by Barnes. Pass to Barea. Pass to Finney-Smith. Barea kicks to Barnes. The pass to Finney-Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Oubre. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Finney-Smith passes to Barea. Shoots over Satoransky. Again, the Mavericks score.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
Passes it to Rivers. And again, Washington, no good.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
Yep, it counts. 26 points for Harrison Barnes.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
It's Rivers on the wing. Mahinmi kicks to Rivers. That one wide left.
Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
Pass to Oubre. Pass to Satoransky. Now the pass to Rivers. Launches it. It's good from long range. Rivers has got 10.
I don't know why they're giving him that shot. I mean, he can get it going from three-point range if you don't be careful.
Finney-Smith kicks to Barea. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Jeff Green on the wing, covered by Barnes. Barnes against Green, and the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Barea finds Barnes. 1:27 left to play here in the third. Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. Green passes to Satoransky, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, he gets in a good position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Back to Barea. Shoots. And that one goes long. Pass to Satoransky. The second effort. Count it. Satoransky's got his second basket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Rivers. Pass to Barnes. They double him with Rivers. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Mavericks with possession here. Satoransky against Barea. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And that's now 28 points for Barnes.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Rivers kicks to Satoransky. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. They've got Harrison Barnes, and it's Brunson in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Rivers. He's covered closely. Over to the left wing. Satoransky looking around. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The offensive rebound. The three from Barnes. Bryant with the rebound. Now here's Brown. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Wesley Matthews checked in for Dallas. Matthews with the steal. Brokoff, he's guarded by Rivers. And that one, good.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Smith outside, back to Rivers. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. No good off the front iron.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Matthews passes to Kleber. Each team has one inactive player per night. Would upping that amount, you think, C-Webb, of active players on game day change anything at all?
I don't believe so, because the inactive player we're talking about usually is at the bottom of the roster. And so if you look at the next man up theory, that means that the last guy on the bench at that time, it's his time to get that playing time. So I don't think that the inactive players would change anything, because it's still a team sport, and those guys earn their playing time in practice. And so that guy at the end of the bench is still one of the greatest players in the world and can contribute at any time.
A 3 from Matthews. That one doesn't drop. Now Washington takes it the other way. Smith wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
A player with this length and his touch from three-point range, I mean, that's just a great asset to have.
Runs in the pass to Matthews. Drops in the layup for 2.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. The baseline J off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Brokoff, he's guarded by Rivers. Kicks to Matthews. Over Brown. And it's Matthews again missing. Rivers finds Bryant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I'm sure he loves that matchup. He gives him a big size advantage down low.
And the Mavericks call time here. Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we could handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players, and it could actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to have a team this year.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they've just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
Smith kicks to Matthews. From the wing, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. He dishes it to Beal. Porter looking it over. Inside, here's Wall. That one goes. Count it.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Smith kicks to Doncic. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Orders running. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, look, I love the confidence of Bill, but when you work that hard in the offseason and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment. And we've watched Bill take major steps forward in this game. I mean, think about this, especially with creating off the bounce for himself and for others.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Beal. And you can just see Beal's confidence growing every single season.
He knows he can be the best player on the court on any given night. The coaches trust him, his teammates trust him, the fans trust him. He's a tremendous catalyst for this team.
And both free throws good for Beal. Compared to when you were playing, C-Web, how have the baseline skill requirements for the 4s and the 5s, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. There's a lot more emphasis on mobility, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who is a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders, the Ben Wallaces, the Davis boys there in Indiana, but those positions are no longer valued or needed anymore. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't score on the other end. You have to be a player in the NBA now with the total skill set. That means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or there's a way to make sure to highlight you with the mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. I like that.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
And Beal kicks to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. And the pass to Smith. Lobs it up for Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Free throw good, Jordan. Some incredible performance in recent years, C-Web. Are there any NBA records you think that will be broken soon?
Well, let's see. Maybe Curry will break his record again for 3s in a season.
Oh, yeah,
he beat himself. He's 1 and 2 in that. Maybe he'll be 1, 2, and 3. Or he and Klay Thompson. Maybe Klay Thompson will be 1, 2, 3, right? You know how that goes. How about Wilt's most consecutive triple doubles at 9? That seems crazy. Curry's most 3s in the game at 13. Shout out to Dennis Scott that was at 12, but sorry, D. Scott. Curry, he can shoot too. And how about the most points in the game by a team? 186. I would love to see that one broken.
So you'd love to play in that one.
I would love to play in that one. How many 3s are going to be shot in that game?
Yeah.
But the great thing about it as a fan, I don't know which ones are going to be broken, but I'm watching because we want to see records get broken.
Beal, that's for 2. Knocks down the step back J.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
Jordan, the pass to Matthews. And they pick up 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Goes up from the top of the key. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Smith against Wall. He kicks it to Mahinmi. Beal, that's for 2. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Took him no time at all on that one. 18 points for Wesley Matthews.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Beal finds Mahinmi. Beal up top. He's covered by Matthews. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
And did you see the maturation of Beal over time? I mean, I noticed it. He added more wrinkles and dimensions to his game. He's an impressive 2-guard.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. We talk so much about Beal's scoring, Chris, but what about his commitment now to getting others involved?
Oh, yeah. Last year, he averaged around 4.5 assists per game. It's gotten to the point where he can slide over to that point guard's role, and the offense doesn't miss a beat.
Measury, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Doncic. And both free throws good for Beal. Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big men. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy. I can trust it that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
And it's good for 2. Satoransky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Here's Smith. Measury kicks to Smith, and Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
J.J. Barea checked in for Matthews. Smith outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Smith missing again. Washington's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Beal, and the rejection by Smith. Pass to Barea. It's Jordan on the wing. Satoransky against Barea. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Wizards. Some call it the Ewing theory, teams that play better without relying on a star player. But Chris, how sustainable is that?
It's not sustainable. It's real cute until you have the teams that are focused and want to win come in. And usually that Ewing theory, that's usually like in the 5th week of the season or before All-Star break, when teams are figuring out themselves. Once everybody has identified their strength and their weaknesses, you need that horse to ride. You need that big hoss in there, that guy that's dependable every night. And as long as he's a willing passer, unselfish player, no, you need those guys. I don't believe that teams are better without their main guy. Maybe for short stretches, players can rally, but you look at championship winners, I'm trying to think of one that didn't have a superstar on their roster. I just don't buy into that theory.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Harrison Barnes.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Satoransky, the pass to Mahimi. Beal from long range. And again, Washington with the triple.
I love how confident Bill is scoring the ball. I mean, he feels like he can score from any area on the court.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you look confident tonight offensively. What got you going?
My teammates have confidence and they're comfortable with me making the right basketball play on the block. Starting to get doubled a little bit, so just have to work on passing out of the post and just taking what the defense gives me.
It was a very impressive show, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.